What up, Quadfellas? Alright, so we got a whole bunch of cool ass shit to go over. I have gone to some tiny whoop races. I've got some crazy cool news about a school program that I'm getting involved with and kind of getting Quadfellas involved with, and you can get involved with too as well, helping some kids get up in the air, which is really cool. I've got some quads to fix. I've got some bits that I've gotten in that will finish up quads so I can get them out. I have some really cool stuff from Darrell. He's already kind of alluded at some of it, but we got some digital FPV that we're going to be messing with, and kind of stoked about that. One of the cool things that just happened, always kind of touching when somebody sends you something a little bit extra. Kelly Dinius of Quadfellas, he's one of our admins as well, had this little GT that he had sent to him, and he just couldn't get the RXSR to bind up or you know, whatever, or, you know, show up in beta flight and do whatever. And we kind of went down a rabbit hole for like 3 days and, you know, trying to figure stuff out. And so I just said, hey dude, why don't you just end up sending me the quad? You know, I'll fix it for you. It's probably gonna be something that's gonna take me, you know, like 10 minutes. So not like a huge deal or anything like that, but, you know, just something I'll do for him so I can get it back and get him in the air. You know, it's a little bit less frustration. So out of the kindness of his heart, he sent me this badass butt grinder weed hoodie. Like, how fucking high as is that? Like, are you kidding me? That's so fucking cool. And then I gave one of my solid green hats to Bike Guy, who is a Quadfellas sponsored pilot as well as myself, and, you know, he needed a little bit of some Quadfellas swag, so Darrell sent me another one of the solid caps, and that's going to go really, really well with this whole thing. So, you know, I've always wanted to try this. Let's see if this shit works. Shit, that fucking worked. I didn't think it would, but it worked. Dude, this shit's so fucking tight. Look at that. Oh, and it just goes so banging with the fucking Quadfellas hat. Oh, tell me that shit ain't fly. Anyway, guys, take that hood off. It's fucking hot as hell in here with this thing on. It's warm. It's super warm. Thanks, Kelly. Anyway, alright, you guys, so I got a whole pile of stuff to go through, and I think I'm going to start out with this Yema frame. So right here we got a racing frame, this Yema frame. It's from T-Motor, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you guys can see what we got over here. Stickers come with it, of course, to make it all schmancy and fancy. We got the instruction manual. Who needs that? Of course, you know. Got sweet canopy. Looks like it might even be like a Delrin material, which is pretty sweet. That's pretty sick. And I think we are going to be matching that orange with, is it the booster motors or the eco motors? Hold on. Oh, I think it was these guys. Hold up. Oh man, the maker box is so stupid. Alright, what do we got here? Nope, that's the Umas. So yeah, so it's gonna be the boosters, because it's got the orange, which will kind of complement the orange of the rest of that. So that's gonna be super sick. I really like the way these guys package their stuff. It's all in like was that vacuum sealed packaging, and super nice. Like, you can tell like the arms are, you know, like semi-chamfered, not like hugely, but like just enough to be really freaking nice. You got your base plate with your press nuts, and I'm sure your camera mount and a couple other things, and straps and all of that good stuff. So be on the lookout for that one. I do believe that is going to be another giveaway, and we're going to be building that one up here in just a little bit, and that's going to be a super sick little rig. So that's the Yema, you guys, that Darrell sent on, and we're going to be building up. See if I can just like move some of this shit to the side. Alright, and then I've got a bunch of TPU and some 18650s in here for a couple of different things. Let's see. And for you guys who were at the Beerstein Whoop race, Darrell sent on the prizes. The event was sponsored by Quadfellas as well as Newbie Drone and Black Cat Frame Design. And the way that my small town works, unfortunately, they're not open on Saturdays for the mail. They'll deliver, but you can't go to the actual post office. So I unfortunately didn't have the prizes, but I have them here. And so, you guys, what we're going to do is kind of a reverse. And so the first place was Zane, who is Biker Guy, and he's already sponsored by Quadfellas. And, you know, so we're just going to go ahead and skip Zane on that one. And, you know, that's one of those things that's awesome, you know, because even Zane, he got first place at the Beer Stein, and one of the prizes was one of his frames, and he gave that to, like, the fourth place person. So, like, that's just how Quadfellas do. So what we're going to be doing is I've got a frame and a set of motors that's going to go to the second place person, and I have a frame and a set of motors that's going to go to the third place person, and then I also have a full Project Mockingbird done up, ready to go, bind and fly FR Sky version Project Mockingbird whoop. Full thing, ready to go, never been flown. Who doesn't want that? So we got that, boom, right in the package. That's going to be going off to the winners of the Beer Stein race. So congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much to Bike Guy Zane Stapleton for putting that on, and for everybody who showed up and just made that what it is. And Casey, dude, Man Cub FPV, dude, you are a fucking trooper. And running the timing system and like juggling people with their video feeds and stuff like that, like we were all having some video issues, and Casey was just working his ass off to try and get us like channel hopping and everything like that, and get everybody on the right channels. And just, dude, hats off. I'm sure I look like a dweeb now, but hats off to you, dude. That was like some serious work, and you did it. It was fucking sweet, and would not have been the same event without having all of that, especially with like the live cast and, you know, everybody being able to see that. But anyway, you guys, so moving on a little bit, Darrell has decided to delve into a little bit of digital FPV. So he sent over the Fatshark Bite Frost system. So this is going to be kind of a cool adventure that I get to go on and learn about and to do, which will be kind of fun. So let's see here. I'm going to open this up and see what we got. And we got some packaging. Of course, we got Fatshark stickers and some foam. And here is the screen where all the antennas are going to attach onto and everything like that. And he has all those antennas. He's got two sets of them right here. So some axes, got a patch and a Omni, and we got two sets because there's 4 antennas that go on this screen. And then your FPV goggle is going to plug into that with an HDMI cable. So you're actually going to be turning your modules or whatever off, and you're just going to be running from your HDMI. And then it looks like here is the flight controller VTX combo that goes with the Bite Frost. So let me pull that out real quick so you guys can kind of get a view of what that is, those of you guys who have never seen it or anything. So it looks like here is the Bite Frost system right here, and you guys can see it's MMCX connection that comes out of there. And it looks like a little remote to kind of control things, and the connection for it and harness and everything. So that's pretty sweet. It's even got like an FCC ID on it. Get that back in the package. And then RunCam worked with these guys, and so they've got the HD0, which is right here. And so it's a nice little micro cam that is going to be transmitting some digital, which will be really cool. And then of course you got the battery pack for the that's why those 18650s were in there. Those go in there and power on that screen. And so we've got that. So that covers the Bite Frost system, other than the actual transformer full panel viewer that he got as well. You know, I figure you might as well just go with the full thing, you know, where it's meant to if you wanted to do the system. And so, You guys can see right here, it's, you know, pretty basic. It's a box goggle, so, you know, I'm sure I look like I'm Back to the Future now, but basically you guys can see the mirrors in there and everything, and the screen. Let me grab it out. I covered it all up with all sorts of shit again. So you've got the mirrors and the screen, and you guys can see this little tab right here, and you just insert the screen right into there and just pop it down into place. It's even got like the little fan piece, you know, on it, just like normal Fatsharks kind of do when it's on there like that. And then basically it's just going to transmit to that mirror and then shoot that back out to your eyes there. So that's what we got going on with the Fatsharks and the transformers in the screen with the digital feed from the Bifrost. He also sent on, a lot of you who have FPV crate have seen this, is the F7 FC that they sent in the last crate, as well as the Foxeer Razor Micro. Whenever Darrell gets some of this stuff, since I'm kind of like his dedicated builder, you know, he sends it off so that we can end up using it in builds. You know, like the Yema is probably going to end up getting this Foxeer Razor, and you know, possibly a couple other things from that. And then he ended up actually getting two Bifrost systems. So we've got the Bifrost actual camera in here, the one that I believe they had done. Let's see which one of these, if I can figure out, opens it up. And then here's the camera. It's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of actually like a die, you know, like a Dungeons and Dragon die, you know, roll a d12 kind of a thing. Yes, I know my d12 shit. Anyway, here it is. Check that out. So that's the other camera that they have coupled with the system. So that's pretty cool. And then just sent me a whole ream of that stuff that I was using on the Chromeleon to cover up the wires and stuff, as well as some of the new Zing Ecos. These are supposed to be able to run 6S, and they're pretty nice. You know, I just got some Unibells that I'm going to be running on one of my builds here really soon. But these are really super nice. You know, the quality's right up there. I really like the way that they've actually kind of eliminated a little bit of the paint to give you, you know, like that almost rim kind of a look and appearance to it. Pretty sweet, actually. I like that. Zing's been doing some really nice stuff, and I've really been digging their motors and how they sound and how they work and everything. Super, super awesome. Another real cool thing, you guys, he sent me, just Quadfellas stickers on Quadfellas stickers on Quadfellas stickers. So be looking for lots and lots of sticker giveaways. I'm going to be going live with a whole bunch of those. And then for you guys that don't know, I'm really lucky, and I get to be friends with people like Nathan Baker and Derek Brown, and those two guys are the ones who run and operate West Coast Throwdown. And for you guys that don't know, West Coast Throwdown is going to be the World Freestyle Championships this year. So if you don't know, now you know, and get your ass there, because it is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. But getting back onto Nathan Baker, him and I've got a pretty good working relationship together, and I've got some stuff that he likes, and he's got some stuff that I like. And so he ran my whole new series of pilot stickers, and they are fucking badass, you guys. These are some badass motherfucking decals. Bam! So check it out. We went with some cool stuff this year. Last year we just had the black, we had the blue, we had the Rasta, and we had green. So it was all pretty basic, pretty solid. Went a little bit more tricked out this year. So we got the weed leaf high as fuck. You know that's got to be appropriate, and that just turned out so sweet. And dude, the like the finish on these things is just so freaking awesome. And then we went with kind of a, you know, lit up, kind of more of a bright orange, you know, really kind of pops out the my beautiful profile on the pictures. And yes, that's actually my profile. I drew these and then had them digitalized, which is kind of cool. And then we got the old school black. I had to bring, you know, the black back. It's just classic and just looks good no matter what you got. And then America, fuck yeah. So like these, I wasn't like super stoked on them at first, but then they really fucking grew on me, and now I actually really like these. So if you guys want some high ass stickers as well as some Quadfellas stickers and stuff, keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for where I'm at, because now that I've got stacks on stacks of stickers for myself and for everybody else, I want to be spreading love. So come find me at events, or find me on Quadfellas online when I'm doing live feeds and stuff like that. I'm going to be giving stickers out like crazy. Come find me at West Coast Throwdown, World Freestyle Championships this year. Quadfellas is going to be pushing it big this year. So come out, come see us, come see everybody who is going to be out there kicking it. But, that is really about it for what I got in this box. So one of the other things that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about was the Wingman program. So we're going to be bringing back the Wingman program for February. Now, with the Wingman program, you nominate somebody that you think is going to be worthy of the Wingman program. And the Wingman program is based on trying to get new people into the air, not getting somebody who has quads and somebody who has all this stuff already, not giving them a free quad and not, trying to abuse the system. We actually legitimately want our stuff to go to somebody who's getting into the hobby and to help them out. So if you know somebody who really, they can't afford getting into it, they've got some kind of a massive hurdle that's keeping them from being able to fly, whether it's a health reason, or whether it's a financial reason, or maybe they're just in an area of the U.S. that has no hobby shops and no people and no help, except for maybe you're the person who can help that person out, and you can be their wingman, and you can help and get them in the air, and you can keep them in the air, with the help and the support of Quadfellas. So we're going to be bringing back the Wingman for February, and I've got this alien right here that has some pretty sweet prints on it. It's got some LEDs and everything like that. And right now, it's got a couple things I'm going to redo on it. It's got a little excessive wire and stuff. I'm going to put the little high-as touch on there, my little OCD spin, and make sure that thing's all sealed up. But, that's going to be one of those prizes that's coming up. I also just got the TPU to get the QQQ quad out there. So my decision is very rapidly approaching for that. There's a couple of people that I've really been keeping my eye on, and you guys have been above and beyond nice people. You've been constantly making posts and keeping the Quadfellas blood and the the life force going. And I've been watching. Trust me, I've been watching. And those people, you could end up having like a pretty sweet quad, or some kind of a prize, dumped in your lap, and just for being a nice person, just for answering questions, just for helping people out, just for creating a post that engages a whole bunch of people that wouldn't normally have been engaged in something, something positive with the actual community. So other than that, I got a couple of quads that those bite frost systems are going to be going into, and things are going to be getting flopped around. I'm going to be taking guts from one quad, and I'm going to be putting them into another quad and incorporating the bite frost system into two of these quads. And then I've got another one to rebuild for Darrell, and just to kind of make a little bit cleaner. And I'm just going to keep that one off camera until it's all cleaned up. But other than that, you guys, so we've gone over, I think, just about everything that I wanted to go over today.